Hi, Snowmen. How are you guys? Here we are at the session number 10 of the ICE Personal Development Program. I'm delighted we are together for this special session and occasion, which I'd even call an anniversary, the 10th session of our program. Congratulations to all of you who are joining this program, ICE Personal Development Program. And I hope to see even more and more and more participants here at the ICE Personal Development Program. Today, we have a well-known snowman from our network, Raise United, who will be joining me as a chat moderator. I'd like to thank and welcome Ray for joining us and help us. ICE Personal Development Program is not just a knowledge sharing program. It's an integral part of our communication strategy with the network, with all of you, the snowmen. Many of you may already know me. I'm Apollo, professor, sociologist, and member of the ICE team. I have over 30 years of experience in understanding people and groups, and over 20 years in IT industry. I take great pleasure in sharing my knowledge and experience with you, but using simple language. After all, true information can be expressed very simply. They say that when the devil wants to deceive you, he makes things unnecessarily complicated. So, I will maintain a simple, easily understandable language to convey the truth and all my knowledge. With that said, I thank you for being here with me today for the 10th session of the ICE Personal Development Program. Some of you have asked why I haven't been responding the chat questions. Well, I want to let you know that today I will allocate some of the session time to answer your chat questions. I've looked at the chat from the previous session and seen what concerns you. Well, my friends, we will discuss these topics during this session. Stay tuned. You will learn interesting and current information. I want you to know that for us, communication with the network, with you, the snowman, it's crucial. It's very, very important. Generally speaking, communication is the foundation of human relationship between people inside our family, at the work, at the job. Moreover, everything that is alive, including animals, plants, trees, manifest various forms of communication. This communication can be within the same species, but it can also be between different species. For example, a flower needs to be pollinated. It must convey this message to various species of insects so that they come and perform pollination. It emits enticing scents and attractive colors, sending the message, hey, come and help me, to the other species. Well, we humans developed multiple forms of communication. We've discussed these forms of communication in one of the ICE Personal Development Program sessions, especially in the session number 8. Today, I want to revisit communication, but from a different perspective. I've noticed that various communication patterns exist within our micro communities. You should know that we design these micro communities, among other reasons, to ensure that information is shared in a structured and correct manner. In other words, simply put, within micro communities, there must be communication to make them effective. Well, one communication pattern is where Snowman A invites A1, AB, B1, C1, X1 to join the network. This is tier 1 of any user. All of these individuals fall under their responsibility from a micro community perspective. User A knows all of them, including their contact details, or must to be like this. Their contacts, such a mail, phone numbers, or I don't know, Twitter ID, something. However, user A lacks a communication channel with their team. This could be a group on social media, a WhatsApp group, or any other common communication channel. They lack the means to interact efficiently with those they invited into the network. Consequently, they don't maintain contact with those entire tier 1, or perhaps only with those close to them. This is a significant issue because it means they lose leadership within the group from the start. In fact, this can even be considered a micro-community. I'd like to ask those of you participating in the session, have you established a communication channel with your team? Again, have you established a communication channel with your team? Please respond on the chat. I'm waiting for your answers. Let's see. Again, did you have established a communication channel with your team? Someone, Lancelot, all of my team. Samuel, no. Joseph, yes. I have a communication channel for my team. Someone told us. I have done that. Okay. Excellent. How many of you are in the situation that have not a communication channel? There is no shame in telling the truth. Yes, I don't have communication channel with my team. It's okay. This is not something that cannot be corrected. That's why we're here. That's why we're learning how to be more effective. Another pattern I found is here. User A doesn't have the contact information for each member of their tier 1 team. This is the most common pattern. Many snowmen have people in their tier 1 whom they don't even know. Don't get me wrong. This is not inherently bad. It just means they won't be able to communicate with them. Often, individuals join tier 1 using your invitation code or internet nickname. Please confirm in the chat if you are in this situation. Okay. I don't have a team yet. Well, success to have a team in the future. I don't have a team. Yeah, okay. Okay. I believe most people are in this situation. What should you do? It's very simple. When you post invitations to join ICE network, ask people to send you a private message for minimal contact with them. It's straightforward. The vast majority will comply because they will understand that having contact with you, it's in their best interest. Respond to these private messages with enthusiasm. Welcome the new snowman and ask them to join a group you created in a social media or any other group communication platform that you prefer. This way, you'll be able in touch with your team. There are other patterns, such as users who are disinterested in communication. Many invite 1, 2, or 3 people and don't care about anything else. They have not contact with them and they don't focus on growing their own team, their own network, their own micro community. In my opinion, this is a self-sabotaging model. In other words, these snowmen are sabotaging themselves. They cut their chances of progressing in the network. They abandon the opportunity to grow or be successful. They are what we call lone wolves. This is the most damaging pattern in the ICE network, both for themselves and for the network. Well, please understand that even if you have only 2, 3 people in tier 1, it's very important to have a communication channel with them. What you'll do with this communication channel, we'll discuss later. Just ensure you have a continuous connection with them. It's the first step in gaining their trust in you and their trust in the network. Remember, one of the basic principles of ICE is trust. Another pattern, it's when a snowman has a communication channel with the team, but their activity within the group is very low. They don't interact with their team, rarely share information, and when they do, it's not very relevant. This means they are not well informed. They don't know much about the project and are not up to date with what's happening in the network. Perhaps they even lack contact with the person who invited them. Do you see the chain? Here, we enter in the second component of communication, the content of the communication. There is a saying, don't speak if you have nothing to say. It's simple. If you don't know, don't speak. If you know, if you have information, if you have opinions, express yourself. It can't get simpler than that. If you don't have enough relevant information, simple, obtain it. You have few resources available that you should access. First, understand what this project is about. You can start with a knowledge base on the website. Knowledge base on the website, first page, in the home page, in the right, up on the right, you'll find the knowledge base. Then look at the frequent asked questions, also on the site. You'll find details and answers that will be useful for you and for your team too. Next, please read the white paper. Sure, it's a bit more extensive, but it's worth regarding because it shows you the future plans, the future of the ICE network. It answers many questions. Here, you'll find the basic features of the mainnet and the characteristic of each service. Furthermore, you'll find in the white paper how the network will be governed. The governance of the network, of the network will start after the mainnet. The community will have the opportunity to decide the future of the network. And all these details you'll find in the white paper. These aspects are of the great interest to all snowmen. You'll understand from here this new type of democracy in a decentralized environment. Here, you'll find also coin economics, almost everything about the economy that will support the coin. You'll find details about rewards and how they will be distributed among the actors in a fully decentralized environment. You'll understand why being part of this network, having trust in eyes, can benefit you both in terms of knowledge and material gain. Another source of information is our profile, ICE blockchain on Twitter, X, formerly Twitter, yes, X, and our other social media accounts. From here, you can get up-to-date information. This way, you can inform your micro community correctly about everything happened in the ICE network. You'll also find a video where on how the mainnet application will look like. On our social media accounts on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you'll find short videos that reveal important aspects of different features of the application. By doing this research, you'll be able to formulate and convey relevant information to the people on your team. Well, if you go through all these materials, you'll be able to form your own opinions and express them in your communication with your micro community. It's important to convey your own honest and relevant opinion to those you communicate with. One of the most important things is your desire to be helpful, to assist those you communicate with. To this point, even a manipulator, someone with hidden negative intention, can do what I've described. Anyone who communicates could do these things, but the difference lies in your desire to be good, to be a real help to those you've brought into the ICE network. Everything you do in terms of communication must be done with honesty and willingness to help. This is the cornerstone of honest, assertive, and authentic communication. It's the key to gaining the trust of your micro community. We all need to understand these four things. Communication channel. Well, relevant information and knowledge. Formulating constructive opinions. And determination to be helpful to others. Without these four, you can't help an open and efficient communication channel. Let's zoom out a little bit. Step out of the ICE context and see if these recommendations apply to everyone's everyday life. What do you say? Can they be useful in your daily life? Please respond on the chat. Can all these recommendations be useful in your day-by-day life? Can you identify other situations where establishing a communication channel, obtaining and sharing relevant information, formulating opinions and express them, and being helpful to others. All of this could be beneficial. I believe that with such a mindset, each of us can improve our communication skills in our lives. This is another perspective on how we are viewing communication. Of course, everything we discussed in the session number 8 still applies. Here, I am referring to the types of communication. Well, verbal, non-verbal, or paraverbal. The verbal component refers to the content of our message, the choice and arrangement of our words. The nonverbal component refers to the message we send through our body language, but not only body. The paraverbal component refers to how we say what we say, the tone, pacing, and volume of our voices. Of course, structuring your message is also essential. Please review session number 8. It's useful for everybody. The communication knowledge and skills we are acquiring here in the ICE Personal Development Program are about life, not just ICE Network. ICE Network is a part of your lives now. It's not different from your life. You're here, and that means you're part of a team. This is how we, the ICE Network team, try to do exactly what we recommend to you. We have multiple communication channels with you, with the community, with the Snowmen. We have and share relevant information. We express our opinions, and we're ready to support and help you. We're not being demagogic. We're not talking about empty theory. What we say here, we apply ourselves. These truths are valid for everyone at any time. I'm not speaking from books, even from books I've read. I'm speaking from my own experience. He said that you can't guide someone down a road if you haven't traveled yourself. I've walked down this road of communication. I still have much to learn. We never stop learning new things. It would be a big mistake. Many older teachers make this mistake. I don't. I continue to learn without pride, without ego. We all learn. I learn continuously from what happens in the ICE network. I constantly observe how people behave and discover new things. Well, my friends, we're nearing to the end, but not before addressing a topic that has come up in the chat in previous sessions and in this session too. What's about? KYC step number 1, procedures. Well, first and foremost, it's essential for you to know that we have adopted this approach to proactively deter fraudulent activities, which might involve the exploitation for multiple accounts and automated bots. In response to the use of advanced AI image generation technologies to bypass KYC, we have integrated the requirements to display specific emotions during the verification process. It's crucial for everyone to understand that building an authentic user community significantly enhances the project's overall value. Our goal is to eliminate the presence of duplicate, triplicate, or bot accounts within the network. This is crucial for maintaining fairness among users who diligently adhere to the rules. Well, equality of opportunity, it's our objective. We cannot tolerate some individuals bypassing the rules while others follow them. Fake and bot accounts diminish the real value of the network and its associated coin, ICE coin. It's clear that an influx of coin without genuine users behind them can significantly devalue the currency and devalue the network itself. Therefore, it's imperative to convey to your people that also the facial authentication process in the KYC step number 1 may appear, I don't know, difficult, intricate. It is a necessary measure. We use state-of-the-art technologies designed to detect potential fraudulent activity that use artificial intelligence capabilities. All this to ensure compliance. This is why daily authentication using the state-of-the-art recognition technology, it's a requirement. It's in the best interest of all honest snowmen that we diligently implement this KYC and face recognition procedure. Also, your feedback, it's valuable to us, and we haven't taken into serious consideration. As a response, we have decided to temporarily halt the KYC face recognition feature to implement crucial enhancements. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this temporary suspension may bring. In the coming days, our team will be working hardly, diligently, to make significant improvement to this process. When the feature is reintroduced, you will be required to complete the KYC process, ensuring the utmost adherence to the security standards. My friends, another question that has been frequently asked in the chat is regarding the distribution of the ICE token on Ethereum. Specifically, when will this occur? Well, first of all, the distribution will be monthly until the mainnet launch, which is expected to be on 7 October 2024, next year. It will commence following the completion of KYC Step 1 and KYC Step 2, most likely in December. This is the answer. Well, my friends, finally, allow me to express some personal thoughts. As I said earlier, after informing yourself correctly and completely, I encourage you, all of you, to formulate and express your own opinion. It's what we want, both myself and the entire ICE team. However, I personally want to tell you that I expect from you an understanding of the fact that the development of this ecosystem is not a simple thing and involves very large resources. On the other hand, using top technologies, we encounter some minor technical difficulties that the ICE team solves. But sometimes it takes time. As you already know, we are committed to delivering quality. There are also challenges represented by cyber attacks or attempts to avoid network rules, such as multiple accounts or bots. The ICE team must have adequate answers to all of this. Now, as one of the Snowmen vindicated Chidi expressed today, we need your feedback, constructive feedback, criticism, and at the same time, your support. Vindicated Chidi said beautifully, we're together part of the same Web3 movement. Yes, we're together part of this movement. As we conclude session number 10, all of you who have participating in this 10 sessions deserve a rating of 10 or an A+. I want to thank you, all of you, and ask you to invite everyone you've invited to join ICE to participate in the ICE Personal Development Program. If you believe we're doing interesting work here and the information you gain is beneficial, please invite others to join the ICE Personal Development Program sessions. Once again, thank you for your participation. And as always, I wish you, may you be blessed with light, inner peace, and pure wisdom.